It's completely fucking insane to me. If there's any need at all for a video like this to be made, especially after the last video like this that I made. And I know a lot of you who've been following me for a while, you saw that thumbnail pop up and you're like, really? Again? But this topic of the Sinbad Genie movie, especially since College Humor put out their April Fool's joke that people don't realize or refuse to believe is an April Fool's joke, it just pops up every few months. It's like fucking internet herpes. My inbox just gets filled with a burning sensation of aggressively stupid people. And after the last video, a lot of people saw the things I pointed out and said, oh, you know what, maybe this is just an April Fool's joke. Maybe this isn't a real movie from the 90s that is exactly the thing that I claim to remember, yet couldn't possibly be the thing. But others remain unconvinced, and I think someone else re-uploaded it now saying that it's the real clip from the movie, causing people to fill my inbox once again. Now thankfully, since the release of that last video, some people pointed something out to me that will hopefully blow this whole thing apart and finally convince people that College Humor's video released on April 1st, 2017, aka April Fool's Day, is in fact an April Fool's video and not a real movie from the 90s. You see, as it turns out, every single College Humor short has an IMDB page, Shazaam included. If we look at the IMDB page for College Humor's Shazaam clip, we can find the identities of the little boy and the little girl in the short, as well as behind the scenes pictures clearly taken with modern digital photography of Sinbad hanging out with the children. We can see a behind the scenes shot of Sinbad and the children in the attic. And we can look at the IMDB pages of both the little kids in the short and see that they've both been in a bunch of stuff as children very recently. Here we can see the little boy in the video, Bradley Bundley, playing a child in another College Humor short entitled Oh No, There Are Kids at This Party.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Kaden. I'm 7 years old. Wait, you knew her mom?
And here we can see the little girl from the clip, Jolie Ledford, playing a little girl in a recent movie called A Doggone Christmas.
My dad told me never to go in there. You're not a genie. Genies aren't real.
And it's not just these clips. These kids both have a bunch of stuff that they've done recently, so if you're still not convinced by this, I don't know. Maybe the conspiracy just goes so deep that College Humor hired a bunch of time-traveling children to trick you about a movie that nobody really fucking cares about. It's kind of scary to me how there's so many people out there that are just so fucking dumb that they're not only convinced by an April Fool's movie released by a comedy website on April 1st, a very obvious April Fool's Day joke, but once you present them with evidence of why the April Fool's joke is in fact an April Fool's joke, they dig their heels and say, no, this is the real thing, I remember it. Like, at that point, you don't belong in society. You are dumber than a person who falls for Onion articles. You should be institutionalized. But these people are out there, man. There's enough of them that they can affect the world. They fucking vote, they raise children, they fucking work jobs. Perhaps they work jobs where people's safety is at risk. Imagine that. Imagine that. People this fucking stupid. I really hope that this is the last one of these I ever have to fucking make, but somehow I think I've just deepened the conspiracy now, and they're gonna be looking into these kids. Maybe the kids are they're gonna say the kids are CIA agents on a psyop to trick them, or maybe they have the Andy Milonakis disease and have been like this since the 90s. Maybe they really are time travelers, who knows? Anyway, everybody get fucked.